If you've been asking yourself, where would I get a voiceover job? Then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you in this video 5 ways to get or find voiceover jobs. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hi and welcome to Voicing Profits with the energetic EJ. If this is your first time and you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and be a part of the family. Now going right into the content of the day. 5 ways to clinch a voiceover work. Number 1 is join a voiceover agency, right? So there are agencies in different countries, depending on where you're watching this from. You just search on Google voiceover agency in my country, right? You're probably going to find some. So you can apply to those agencies so that they can manage you, because these agencies, they serve as the middleman between you and the potential clients, right? But remember that when they do this, they have a commission. So you're willing to part away with some of the money that you would be making with them. But I think in most cases, it's a win-win, because they get you the client, you do the job, they get part of the pay, and you get pay as well. So you want to find an agency in your country and maybe apply there to get voiceover jobs. Number 2 way to finding voiceover work is you creating an online presence for yourself. So this is talking about you creating your portfolio or your website, where you have everything about you as a voiceover person, right? And then you have demos of what you've done before in the past, or some project that you've worked on as a voiceover artist. So creating that presence for yourself online can help you get more work. But this one is for people who've been doing this for a while, right? So you want to create it. Even if you're working with an agency, I think you should still have a portfolio of your past work on that platform. But that's another way that you can get voiceover work. Number 3 is networking with professionals in your industry. Of course, I think networking cuts across all spheres of life, right? So you want to network with those in your industry, especially those in places of power or positions of power. So for example, as a voiceover artist, you want to befriend or network or go to events, attend seminars, attend conferences, summits that have, potential people that can engage you, like producers, like directors, like project managers for companies, right? Media bosses. You want to network with people like that, because then you get to meet with them, you get to tell them what you do, and they probably have you at the top of their mind when they have voiceover jobs for you. So networking is key in any industry, and it does not exclude the voiceover industry. So as you search for those jobs, understand that networking plays a key role. So you want to network with those in your industry and those that are ahead of you. Number 4, this one should be familiar to you already. Use online job searching engines or online job platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr, name it. There's some that are specific to voices, like Voice123, voiceover.com, voices.com. Like there's so many of them out there. So you want to create a profile on there and then actively engage there so that you can get jobs. So one thing about those platforms is it's a marketplace, right? So you don't expect that because you signed up there, right, that automatically you're going to get job. No, the same way you engage on social media to be able to get reach, to be able to get traffic, to be able to get engagement and audience, grow your audience, is the same way that you need to engage on those platforms for you to rank high in their own or on their own platforms, for you to rank high so that you're able to get jobs. Okay, so when you sign up on those platforms, you want to really engage. You want to also drive traffic to your account or to your profile there, so that people can get to know what you do, or that you have that expression to you and they can get you a job. And honestly, as I speak to you, I speak to myself, right? That, oh my God, that is true. You need to engage as well, right? So go and look for all those platforms that are specific to voicing, and then register on them and then start working, right? It's a marketplace. Start selling your voice there. And finally, number 5 today, which is my favorite, yes, is if you're finding any of the four I've mentioned earlier, you're finding it difficult to get a job from them, then you probably need to create your own opportunities, right? Create your own content. And that could be your podcast, or create audiobooks, or work with, local businesses, small businesses around you, business owners, your friends who are business owners. You can offer them, open their eyes to seeing the importance of having audio content, right? Of using a voice for their commercials, for their ads. If they're not even thinking about it, you can sensitize them. You can create something for them as a tip of the iceberg, right? As a sample, so that then they know, oh, I love it, and yes, this is what I do, right? And I charge for it. And then you can have that conversation. And if one person likes it, you can always ask that person to tell their friends or tell their colleagues or recommend you to other people. So if you're finding it difficult to engage with an agency or get a job from an agency, or you're finding it difficult to get a job on those platforms, those websites, then you want to create your own. But of course, again, I need to say here that no matter or regardless of which way you go, you still need to put in the work. You still need to market yourself. You still need to sell yourself. You still need to put yourself out there and let people know that this voice of yours is the best thing that has happened since sliced bread. Right? So whatever you do, whichever way or route you go, know that you're still going to need to put in a lot of work to push yourself out there, right? So if number 5 is what you're going with, then just do it, dive into it. That means you need to learn a lot on how to market, how to sell. And it's not going to happen overnight. It might take a while, but if you put your mind to it, I can assure you that you are going to get results out of it. It's just going to take time, and the time is not like time, but of course it's still going to take time. Anyways, I hope that today's content has been useful for you. If it has been, please do share with somebody you know who has a sweet voice and is doing nothing with it, all right? And again, if number 5 is what you love and you're thinking of, I've not heard of podcasting before, or I've not heard of audiobooks before, then I can help you, right? I'm a podcast coach. I help people learn how to set up their podcast, grow and monetize it. I also help people to understand the power that is in audiobooks, right? And how they can be a part of that industry. I'm an audiobook creator myself, and I'm also a podcaster, but I also train other people on podcasting. So I'm currently onboarding students into my next podcasting challenge. It's called Start Your Podcast Challenge. It runs for 7 days of intensive foundational work for you to start your podcast. If you would love to be a part of that, I would love to have you in my growing community of profiting podcasters. So you want to join that? Click on the link in the description of this video that says SYPC, right? Sign up to SYPC today, and you can be a part of the next challenge, all right? I would love to have you in my community, and I would love to help you on your journey to using your voice as an instrument for what? You know what to say? Impact, influence, and income. This is the energetic EJ. Thank you for being here today. If you are yet to subscribe, now would be a great time to click on that subscribe button and subscribe. Turn on notification, because I'll be here again with you next week with another content. Until then, love you. See you next week. Bye.